Oh, hello! Welcome back to my channel and to the Corpse Bride collection review. I was so excited when Runway announced that they were doing this. I love Corpse Bride, I know you love Corpse Bride, so this was the perfect collaboration. I have so much of the collection to show you today to try on and review, and I'm very excited, in case you couldn't tell. This video is sponsored by Runway, thank you very much, and they've given us a discount code. In case you see anything that you like and you want to get for this video, you can get 15% off using my coupon code VESSEL. Everything I show in this video will be linked down below. Also, I have gained a little bit of weight recently, so I have changed my measurements in the description box to reflect that. And everything I show is from the Corpse Bride collection. So without further ado, let's begin. First up, we have the Corpse Bride Runway Figure Graphic Contrast Lace Tank Top for $7, and I got size small. This is a really cute little top. I love how comfortable it is. The lace is not itchy at all. It's very stretchy, it's very comfortable, and I love the print. I think this print is one of my favorites in the whole collection that they did so far. The print itself is a little stiff, but not so much that it won't contour to your shape. Love the design, love that there's birds, skulls, and of course, Emily. And it also says The Corpse Bride for anyone who wouldn't immediately recognize Emily, I guess. I also like that they went with a kind of nude colored tank top for this because it really makes that design pop. It's also nice because as much as I love wearing black, in the summer, black does attract more heat, so this is a cool way to be spooky, but also sweat a little bit less. Next up, we have the Corpse Bride Runway Figure Print Contrast Lace Cami Top for $12, and I got size small. This is adorable. It reminds me a lot of early 2000s fashion because we had a lot of baby doll tops during that era, and this reminds me of that with just the cut of it and the little ruffle at the bottom. This is also very stretchy and very cute, and it has adjustable straps, which is always nice. I like how soft this top is. The material is on the thinner side, but it also feels really nice. We have some lovely black lace framing the boob area. We have a fun little tie in the front, which is purely for decoration. You cannot untie or tie this. And then for the design, we have butterflies, we have some fun, gnarly weeds, and then it says, "Can the living marry the dead?" And as we found out, not really. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, because death has already parted them. Anyway, I really like the print. They did something unusual with this one, where they kind of made it look like an old newspaper ad, which is kind of fun, gives it that kind of vintage feel to it. But we have Victor and Emily standing, beautiful couple. But I love that the lace on the bottom has a double layer. We have a shorter ruffle and then we have the longer ruffle. But this is a very, very cute shirt. I could also see myself wearing this as a pajama top because it's very comfortable. Next up, we have the Corpse Bride Runway Skeleton Print Contrast Straps Leggings for $13. And I got size medium. One thing I will say about this collection, I appreciate the attention to detail because all of the clothes have these really cool tags on them, which is a really nice high quality print of Emily right after she was first, I guess, unearthed. But I will be keeping all of these tags and using them as bookmarks or other things around the house because they're really cool, and I love this picture of Emily. These leggings are very, very comfy. I love how stretchy they are. They have a nice wide waistband too, so it's not small and pinching your waist. And these fit me perfectly, which I'm very happy about. They also come with 2 attached straps, which have D-rings attaching them at the top here and lobster claw clips. And these are detachable, which is really nice. So you can crisscross them, you can take them off if you want, leave them on. But having these straps make these leggings feel a little bit more like pants, and they look cooler, so well done in the design department. And these are half and half, so half is just plain black and the other half is actually a completely different material. It's a little shinier, more silky than the other half, which is a little more matte. And on this leg we have Bone Jangles. Bone Jangles is one of my favorite dead people in Corpse Bride. He's just very fun and I love his song. But fun fact about Bone Jangles, he is not only the entertainer at the Ball and Socket pub, he is also the owner. He also happens to be one of Emily's closest friends. But we have a repeated print of him all the way down this right side, or left depending on where you put it. I will say his print is a tiny bit pixelated, but I think he looks great. I mean, he looks great for a dead guy. And one very good thing about this pair of leggings compared to others that I've tried, when you bend over, it is not see-through. You will not see your underwear at all, so I approve. Next up, we have the Corpse Bride Runway Butterfly and Figure Graphic Tee for $12, and I got size extra large. Now it's funny with this extra large, I feel like it's about the same length as a regular t-shirt, but the width is obviously much bigger. I absolutely love the print on this shirt. I think it's my favorite out of all the t-shirts that I got today. Just the colors alone are gorgeous. We have a beautiful blue kind of rainbow going around behind Emily. We have her iconic butterflies, and then we have Emily herself. And this print is so crisp. I was very, very impressed with the quality of this one. You can see every eyelash and every highlight on every eyelash on her face. So they nailed it in terms of the print on this one. The color, the quality, amazing. And then of course we have the gnarled sticks and branches from her gravesite, as well as Tim Burton's Corpse Bride, the logo. And the back is completely plain and black, but I just love how comfy this is. This does have some stretch to it, which is nice, but the design is what made me fall in love with this shirt. Next up we have the Corpse Bride Runway Skull Graphic Crop Tee for $9, and I got size small. This is a fun shirt because of the print. It's Victor looking quite horrified at all of the skulls surrounding him, and then the quote at the top is, "I'm not dead," which is quite appropriate because if you're wearing this shirt, you too are probably not dead. So this is the only piece in the collection that actually smells. This smells like fresh paint, which isn't terrible, but I was just surprised by that. I'm assuming it's however they treated the shirt to put the print on there. You might want to let this one air out for a few days or throw it right in the washing machine if you do not like the smell of fresh paint. But I love how bold this design is. It is just black and white. We have Victor kind of in, again, that old-timey newspapery type print. And this print is interesting. We have two different styles going on here. We have the very sharp, crisp silhouettes of these skulls and, you know, heads floating all around him, as well as the logo down below, Corpse Bride, of course. But then Victor and everything that's behind him is kind of more blurry and more pixelated, but it looks deliberate. It almost looks like newsprint. When you see a newspaper and they use all these different dots to make up images, that's kind of how this print looks. So it's definitely a fun artistic choice. I love the shirt itself. It's very comfy, very stretchy. I also love where they cropped it. I think it's like the perfect length for a crop tee like this. The print is definitely stiffer on this one too, but I love the quote that they chose. It's super fun. Poor Victor. Next up we have the Corpse Bride Runway Skull Print Contrast Stitching Jeans for $26, and I got size large. I'm always impressed with the quality of Runway's jeans, and with these pants it is no different. I love them. They are so cool. The denim does have some stretch to it, which is lovely. These also smell a little bit. I'm guessing it's because of the print on the legs. But these are nice dark black jeans, and we have my favorite, Bone Jangles again, on the right leg, tipping his hat to you as he always does. And on the left we have Tim Burton's Corpse Bride, as well as a fun skull on the pocket. I love how many pockets these pants have. And then we also have a skull on the upper right as well. These are very, very comfy. They have white stitching, they're long-legged, they are bell-bottom at the bottom. They're just awesome pants, and they're very comfy. I also love having graphic jeans like this. I think it adds a really fun pop to an outfit, and I'm just super happy with the fit of these. I love how, again, how comfy they are. I can run around, I can squat, I can sit. All very important when wearing pants. And I also love that they have an asymmetrical design as well. Next up we have the Corpse Bride Runway all over print hanky hem skirt for $20. And I got size medium. This is definitely one of the more subtle Corpse Bride designs from this collection. It is just roses and Emily's butterflies. We have a lovely stretchy waist, which is very comfy. I was surprised by how many layers are in this skirt. Underneath we have a black silky mini skirt, and then we have 2 layers of this beautiful lightweight mesh. Both layers are cut in an asymmetric way so that they don't all have the same length or points. Definitely adds more of a fun witchy vibe to this skirt. It's just so comfy and so much fun to twirl around in. I love it. I think it's gorgeous, and it's a really fun, more subtle way of wearing, you know, your love for Corpse Bride out and about. I like that they give you more subtle options like this in the collection, where it's still Corpse Bride, but it's not as obvious. Next up we have the Corpse Bride Runway Skeleton Print Cutout Puff Sleeve Fold Pleated Dress for $12. And I got size medium. This is such a cute dress. It is very, very lightweight. The material's nice and thin, so it's perfect for summer. But I love the design of this dress. It's very unique. It zips up in the back, and we also have a button around the neck. We have gorgeous puff sleeves. We have a collar. We have this awesome cutout in the front over the chest. We have faux buttons in the front. And then we have one of my favorite parts, the bottom, which is a bunch of skeletons playing instruments and dancing and having a good old time. This stretch does have some dress to it. This dress does have a little bit of stretch to it, and I just love the collar. It's nice and stiff, so it's not gonna be too floppy. I love the puff sleeves, and I just love the fit of the dress. It's very cute. The pleats are one of my favorite parts. Next up we have the Corpse Bride Runway Figure Graphic Contrast Lace Dress for $20, and I got this in size medium. This is such a cute dress. This is also more thin material, but it is very lightweight and perfect for summer. This is more of like a shiny, silky feel to it than the other dress, and the design on this one is also super cute. The print is really high quality. I really like the art style on the print of this one. It looks like it's all hand drawn, which is really cool. And all of the art is Emily, a nice cool close-up of her saying the corpse bride with a really fun motif of the ravens and skulls, kind of like on the first shirt that I showed you. Another one that says, "It seems that I still have a tear to shed," with her crying on her bed. And then we have a little picture of her and Victor, and it says, "A tragic tale of romance, passion, and a murder most foul." No, it stops at romance. And then we also have a really cool full body shot of her, which looks like right after she arose from her grave. I love all the different illustrations they have on this dress. It's a really fun print. And then we have more adorable cap sleeves. We have this really cool spooky lace coming out of the bottom of the sleeves. We also have a fun little lining for the top of the dress. This zips up and down the back. This also does have a little bit of stretch to it. The neckline is very unique. I haven't really seen a neckline like this in a while, so I like it. It's kind of like a squarish oval. A rounded square. And then this also nips in at the waist and flares out into the skirt. And I really like this design choice where they put the lace, instead of at the bottom peeking out, on top. I think that's very unique. I haven't seen that anywhere else so far, and I really like it. So I love this dress. I think it's fantastic. Next up, we have the Corpse Bride Runway all-over skull print puff sleeve dress for $16, and I got size medium. This dress is double layered. We have the gorgeous mesh on top with all of these skulls, and then we have the black layer underneath. This is the stretchiest dress I've tried so far. Also kind of that square, roundish neckline, more cap sleeves, which I love. And this is just a very, very cute, lightweight dress. I can definitely see myself wearing this a lot this summer. It's very lightweight, very flowy, and I like that the skirt flares out once it leaves the middle of the waist. I will say I think the print is my favorite part. Just look at all the skulls, and some of them have attached vertebra. I love that. And some of them are even wearing sunglasses. Very cool. It's kind of like a fun inside joke in a way where, you know, if you just looked at this dress and you've never seen Corpse Bride, you'd just be like, oh yeah, that's just a dress with a bunch of skulls on it. But if you know the movie, you would recognize the art style. You'd be like, oh my gosh, that is obviously skulls from the Corpse Bride. That's an awesome dress. So I love that it's kind of like an inside thing. If you know, you know. Next up, we have the Corpse Bride Runway butterfly print lace-up back puff sleeve dress for $21. And I got size medium. I was very surprised how much I love this dress. First of all, it's not black. It's a lovely dark navy blue, and it really works very well for this whole collection because obviously dark blue for Emily. But this fabric is a little more stiff, a little thicker than the other fabrics. We have double-lined cups. I love that this design goes into a point at the front of the waist. I think that's very flattering. And then we have this gorgeous fabric, which is very different, much more lightweight, for the puff sleeves and then the skirt of the dress. Ruffles, we have butterflies and roses again for Emily. This is not see-through at all, which is lovely. And then my favorite part of this dress is the back, where we of course have a regular zip up, but then we have a corset lacing with D-rings and a beautiful black satiny ribbon. I love that you can kind of customize the fit of the dress with the ribbon, make it tighter, make it looser, and it's definitely much more flattering. And I love that you can wear the puff sleeves both on shoulder or off. But I love this dress. I think this one might be my favorite. Next up, we have the Corpse Bride Runway skull print contrast lace cami top for $7, and I got size small. Another very cute, very comfy and stretchy top. And the print on this is very crisp and clean. We have all of the Corpse Bride skulls, just like one of the dresses I showed you not too long ago. And this, of course, has Tim Burton's Corpse Bride in letters on the front. We have some lovely, soft, not scratchy lace lining the top of the top. This does not go all the way around, though. It stops at your armpits. This can be a little see-through when stretched, and I just love how soft this material is. It's very nice. And I love that the skull print goes all the way around the top. It doesn't just stop in the front. And unfortunately, the straps on this one are not adjustable. Next up, we have the Corpse Bride Runway figure graphic tie-dye tee for $12, and I got size medium. I love that they did a fun spin-off of a tie-dye t-shirt for this. So the tie-dye is definitely more of a dark gray and lighter gray, which is very fun. And I really like the illustration on the front too. It is what looks like more of a hand-drawn illustration of Emily right after she arises from the grave. And she's chasing Victor through the forest, which is one of my favorite scenes. And all of the crows or ravens rising up behind her and flying around. I really like how they designed this shirt where her skin and her veil are the same color, but then her dress is just the color of the shirt. I think that's really cool. Just kind of playing around with negative space. And then we have, you know, the Corpse Bride in the bottom as well. This shirt feels a lot heavier than the other ones I've tried today. It is very soft and stretchy, and I was surprised how wide it was for a medium. This is a lot wider than any medium shirt I've ever tried, but I think it's meant to be oversized in that way just so it's more comfortable, and it is definitely more comfortable. Next up we have the Corpse Bride Runway Figure Graphic Contrast Lace Cami Top for $7, and I got size small. This is another very well done, very crisp print of Emily. This is also very soft, very stretchy material, and it has lace lining the front to the armpits, not in the back. It says Tim Burton's Corpse Bride, and then I love the selection of characters for this one. It is Emily right in front looking gorgeous. Then we have Victor and Victoria on the top of the butterfly wings behind her. And then on the bottom we have Scraps and the Maggot. I just can't get over how crisp this print is. It looks so good. And I love the choice of putting a butterfly behind Emily and then these particular characters. I think that's really fun. Another awesome shirt. And last but not least, we have the Corpse Bride Runway Floral Print Cold Shoulder Flounce Sleeve Crop Top for $11. And I got size small. Now this is the only shirt I didn't really like. So it has this gorgeous purple and blue mesh. I love this mesh. I love that it has the, you know, trumpet sleeves. I love the ruffles all the way around the top. And I love that it's a crop tee. It also has, you know, non-adjustable straps as well. But the thing that I don't like about this top is the design at the front. It's just so awkward because we have the two black lined panels around the boobs, but the rest of the shirt is see-through, like completely see-through. And I wish the body of the shirt itself was completely lined like the boob cups are, because just, I don't know, just the way that these boob cups sit on my chest, it's not very flattering and it just kind of looks weird. So I really wish they had just lined the entirety of the top in the black, but I love the mesh and the print is gorgeous. It is blue butterflies and purple roses. So that is it for my review of the Corpse Bride collection. What do you think? Are you going to be getting any of these pieces? They're all so cute. I think the dresses are my favorite part of this collection so far. Please comment down below and let me know what your favorites were. But I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!